Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back to Hendrick Stagg Stadium, the site for this evening's Lawrence County Jamboree. We got a great matchup here to start things off. The first half will be between the visiting Wayne County Wildcats and the homestanding Richland Raiders. This is AJ Good on the X Sports Network. Hope you guys have had an absolutely wonderful summer, and now we're ready for the fall sports season to kick up here. We've got several, not only football, but volleyball games and soccer games as well to go across our X Sports Network platform here throughout the course of the fall, and we're excited to bring you all of that action as the captains for both sides will make their way out to the field. Wayne County wearing white tops, black pants with black numerals outlined in gold. Richland, all black, black tops, black pants, and orange numerals. Taking a look at these two squads, Wayne County went 2-8 last season with a 1-5 mark within their district. Their head coach is Kerry Cruz, coming into his 9th year in two separate stints. He is 50-38 all-time as the head man of the Wildcats. On the other side for Richland, just missed out on the playoffs a year ago. They went 4-6 and 1-4 within their region. Their head coach is Nick Patterson. He's coming into his 5th year at the school. He has a 15-25 overall mark as a leader of the Raiders. These two, it's been a long time since they've met up in a real football game, even though this doesn't really count as a real football game. They've met up 27 times previously, their last meeting coming in 2014. The Wildcats have won 9 in a row in that series. Be interesting to see what goes down here today as Wayne County will receive the kickoff from Richland. If you're checking us out here on Facebook, and for those on the radio, Wayne County will be going from left to right to start things off here in the first quarter, and Richland will be going from right to left. It will be one half of football between these two. That'll be followed up by the nightcap and the main event between rivals Lawrence County and Giles County in the second half. There'll be a half an hour for both sides to warm up in between of that. So, getting ready for some high school football. Both of these sides have been very busy in the offseason. Nick Patterson's squad, I guess you can say in a college football analogy, this is his first full class that has gone through his system, so he's hoping for big things. They haven't made the playoffs during his time as a head coach at Richland, and Kerry Cruz just trying to get his squad, Wayne County with a very deep football tradition, trying to get back on the right side of things. Set to kick things up here for Richland will be Colton Trimble, the junior, also a running back and linebacker as well. Back to receive the kick will be Ryder Butler and Eli McLean for the Wildcats. Richland will be kicking off on the left hash. This will be a full 12-minute quarters. All the same rules will apply here. More than likely, we'll see the starters for the first quarter and then the second and third teamers for the second quarter, but you never know. Teams never know what they do in these situations, and this one most of the time in a scrimmage you give them X amount of plays, or you do give them a chance until their drive stalls, and different teams do things differently as they're trying to get the clock situation settled up here at Lawrence County. Right now the clock's just reading zeros and everything else is pretty standard as they're getting ready to kick things off. They're actually going to go a little early, which is good for the rest of us, and for those of us who want to get that Lawrence County senior ice cream in between games, don't want to walk down there and break out of sweat on the way down there. So they're still trying to figure out the clock situation. It's the preseason for everybody here. They won't have a game here until week 2 of the season. Taking a look at both schedules for these sides. We got a break here in the action as we try to get the clock situation all settled in. For Richland, they'll start on Thursday night, taking on Cornersville at home. Then the next week, they'll head to Summertown. Week 3, actually, they'll have Summertown come to home, so they'll start off with back-to-back home games of Cornersville this coming Thursday, I should say. Then Summertown at home the following Thursday. Then they'll hit the road for 3 straight at Hickman County, at Cascade, and at Fayetteville area. Then they're back home for Mount Pleasant, on the road at Collinwood. And they head the Forest, back home for East Hickman, and then home for Loretto. No bye week in there for this side. The bye week is in between week 1 and week 2 for them this year. So early bye week for the Raiders this season. So still trying to get this clock ready. Just waiting on the start of the game. They might end up just keeping the clock on the field. Might end up what they do is now the clock is turned off for the time being. Trying to reset it. Sometimes when you deal with technology, the best thing to do is just to shut it off and turn it back on. We pull up the Wayne County schedule. The Wildcats will start the season on a Thursday night as well. They'll be at home taking on Hickman County. Then they'll be back at home the following week for Summertown. Then they'll be back. Actually, they'll start off with 4 straight games at home. So you have Hickman County on Thursday, then Summertown, Fayetteville, Loretto, at Huntland. As the whistle blows, we'll get back to that schedule later here. Richland set to kick things off. And it's a low line drive knuckling kick, and this one's going to go out of bounds for a penalty, and a good start here for the Wildcats as we will be keeping the clock on the field for the time being. 12-minute quarters. And the Wildcats, I believe, will start on the 35-yard line.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for Wayne County on their own 35-yard line.
Actually, should be at the 35. Even the officials don't know the game-like situations here. And now they're going to have to reset the chains. They'll just start at the 20. I guess that was predetermined anyways. Austin Whitson going to go under center here for the Wildcats. And he's going to call his own number. And he's going to drive and get some help from his offensive lineman. He's going to pick up about 5 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 5. Brought down by a host of Raiders in the middle there. Wayne County switching up offenses. When they were in a shotgun read option offense a year ago. This year, a more traditional under center wing T offense. Don't see head coach Kerry Cruz on the field for the Wildcats here. As Whitson will go under center. Tight end to the right, 2 receivers to the left, 2 running backs in the backfield as Whitson goes under center. Going to call his own number again, and he's going to get the 1st down and more, and he's going to head to the 34-yard line. That's a 9-yard pickup and a 1st down for the Wildcats. Great start to the drive. Good push up front by the Wildcat offensive line.
1st and 10 Wildcats from their own 34.
We got the 34-yard line. Whitson getting the play here from the sideline. Raiders in a 4-man front. Now we have a tight end to the left, 2 receivers to the right, and a pair of running backs behind Whitson, split in the backfield. Whitson calls his own number again across the 35, the 40. He breaks free through the 50, down to the 40, the 30. He's got 1 man to beat, goes to the pylon, touchdown. Wildcats putting it on the board early as they take a 6-0 lead. What a play by Gavin Whitson. Takes off 66 yards for a touchdown.
Number 14, Austin Whitson.
What a great start here for the Wildcats. Now I believe they're going to try to kick this one, and that will be Ryder Butler again. Again, no scoreboard is, don't know if it's operator error or we're just not going to have it for the first part of the evening. Whitson kept it all 3 times for the Wildcats there. An 3-play, 80-yard drive. I believe it's going to be, can't tell who's going to be kicking it here for Wayne County. Looks like Carl Britt. And Britt gets it over the crossbar, and that's an extra point. Wildcats going to lead this one 7-0. And with that, we'll take a break here on the X.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
And back here at Hendrick Stagg Stadium, it was a 3-play, 80-yard drive, all on the backs of quarterback Austin Whitson, capped off by a 66-yard touchdown run to give the Wildcats a lead over Richland, 7-0. Carl Britt now to kick things off here for Wayne County. It's a high end-over-end kick. And he grabs it at the 23-yard line, and actually they're not going to return it. And they're just going to have it here at the 20-yard line. It's Easton Hewitt that made the grab there for Richland. Here come the Raiders on their first drive of the game. See a lot out of the shotgun from the Raiders this season, wearing their all-black uniforms with orange numerals. Raiders sending trips to the right, one receiver to left, and a running back to the quarterback's right. Kind of hard to see the numbers from here. Motion now by the running back, and it's a quick throw. And he's going to be brought down right close to the line of scrimmage. Making the catch was Andrew Huff, the quarterback on the play. There's Bryce Miller. So a junior to a sophomore, getting the plays, running a no huddle. So now they're going to go two running backs, split to Huff there in the backfield. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Now we got a handoff up the middle, and he's got some room across the 30. That's a first down and more. He breaks a tackle across the 40, down to the 48-yard line. Daniel Hewitt, the senior, with a big run there for the Raiders. So already both offenses showing a lot here as Miller now getting the signs from Nick Patterson, the head coach. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, and the running back split to Miller in the backfield. Miller. And that one's going to be stuffed in the backfield. A great job there by Wayne County getting that one right off the get-go. First on the play there for Wayne County was Aaron Martin, the junior defensive tackle. Three receivers to the right now, one to the left. And you got Huff in the backfield with Miller. And Huff is to Miller's right. So Miller rolling out to his right. He's going to throw it up deep, and he's got a man. Underthrows him, and it's almost intercepted. Underthrew Ethan Workman on the play. Good defense there on the play by Carl Britt. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. Ball on the Raider 47-yard line. So now we're going to go spread. Two receivers to each side. And you got Daniel Hewitt to Miller's left in the backfield. Here in the shotgun, Miller. Now rolling out to his left, he gets pressure, throws, has his man, he catches it at the 40, cuts up field, continues to go, brought down at the 36-yard line. Ethan Workman there with the catch, and another Raider first down.
First down, Raiders.
Miller getting the signs here. Going to go two receivers to the right, one to the left, and the running back split to Miller in the backfield out of the shotgun. Huff now will get the toss out of the shotgun formation. Makes a move, cuts upfield across the 35, brought down at the 29-yard line. Good move there by Andrew Huff, the sophomore, to pick up 7 and make it 2nd down and 3. Subs now coming in for Richland.
Gain of 7 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 3.
Nick Patterson, the head coach, now giving out the signals to his junior quarterback and Bryce Miller. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Running back split. Now Huff will go in motion. Miller going to hand this one up the middle, and he is brought down immediately in the backfield for a loss of, I believe, about 2 on the play. Drew Beavis making the play. It's going to make it 3rd and 5 here for the Raiders. Ball on the Wildcat 31. Same formation here for the Wildcats. Miller getting the sign. Now claps his hands, drops straight back. Throws it over to Workman just out of his reach. He was open for a 1st down. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 4.
4th and 5.
Or 4th and 5, I should say. They're now going to flip the formation, I believe. So I'm going to go 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 2 running backs with Miller will be in the backfield out of the shotgun. First 4th down situation for either side. Miller gets the sign, goes to work. Straight drop back. Now going to roll out to his right, feeling the pressure. Throws it, and he has Workman. Workman makes the catch. He's got 1st down, makes a move up across the 20. Gets upfield to the 17-yard line. Miller threads the needle to Workman, and Workman does some dancing, gets a big 1st down for the Raiders. Now 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and the running back splitting Miller here in the backfield. No huddle formation here for the Raiders. And they're going to throw it out to Workman again, and that one's too tall and too fast. It'll be incomplete. That was the 10th play of the drive here for Richland. They trail 7-0 here in the first quarter. Don't quite know what the time situation is because, well, the scoreboard's not working. It's the preseason, so, and now we have a whistle blown. Official telling, the sideline official telling the line judge to move the ball back a yard. 2nd down and 10 here for the Raiders. Miller, straight drop back, looking for Workman. It's a pump and go. He's got Workman in the corner, but throws it onto the first lane of the track, and that will be incomplete. 11th play of the drive will now bring up 3rd down and 10 here for the Raiders. Beautiful evening. 84 degrees here, not much humidity. Winds northeast at about 8 miles an hour. And I got the thumbs up and the nod of approval from weather guru Ben Luna on that. Flip the formation now. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. You got Huff to Miller's left in the backfield. Miller, straight drop back. Here comes a blitz. Picked up by the Raiders. Miller throws it in the end zone, and that's definitely, well, they're going to say that was too tall for Daniel Hewitt. He was taken down, but ball was over his head, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and 10. Raiders have already converted 1 4th down on this drive. Trying to make it 2, the first possession of the game. Trying to answer that 3-play 80-yard drive by the Wildcats to start things off. All because Austin Whitson had a 66-yard touchdown run. Spread formation now, 2 receivers each side. And you got Hewitt to Miller's right in the backfield. Miller, straight drop back. And it's a screen to Workman. Workman makes one man miss, but he's not going to be able to make everyone. Beavis holds on, and that will be the end of the drive. It's a turnover on downs, and then Wayne County will now take over at their own 17-yard line. 13-play, 63-yard drive. Ends up on a turnover on down. So Wayne County takes over, leading this one 7-0. Trying to repeat what they did on their first drive. 2 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. Pair of running backs behind Whitson in the backfield. One of those, Eli McLean, goes in motion to the right. He'll get the toss, and he's across the 20 to the 21. Fights off a host of Raiders and brought down, I believe, at the 23-yard line. So that's going to be a pickup of just say a 5. Logan Brewer, one of the first Raiders on the play there. Actually, the ball spotted at the 22-yard line, so it'll be about Second and a long 5 here for the Wildcats. Now they flip the formation. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Pair of running backs splitting Whitson, who's under center. Whitson goes, quick move, and hands it off up the middle and brought down immediately in the backfield. John Garrett there to make the play. And it's going to be about a loss of 1, maybe. Good job there by the interior of the Richland offensive line, reading that one quickly. So they're going to say it's actually about no gain. They'll bring up third down and a long 5 here for the Wildcats. Whitson gets the play from the sideline, runs into the huddle. Interesting to see if the Wildcats put the ball in the air. Haven't done that yet. Again, it's only their second drive. 2 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. And those running backs splitting Whitson in the backfield. Whitson, penalty flag on the play. He overthrows his receiver. We have a legal motion. His intended receiver was Sailor Skelton, the junior wideout. False start will be called on the play, and Richland will decline it. Raiders will decline it. Now bring up fourth down, and more than likely the Wildcats will punt this, and they do, as the punt team will come on the field.
Brings us to 4th and a long 5.
Back deep to return here for the Raiders will be Jaden Pryor and Andrew Huff. To punt it will be Ryder Butler. Butler punts it up, and making the catch on the play is Pryor. It's a fair catch, and the Raiders will get great field position. They'll start off here. The Wildcat 48-yard line. So good field position here for the Raiders.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the
Raiders, after a 63-yard drive, 13 plays, had to turn it over on downs on their previous drive. Bryce Miller now, the quarterback. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. He's got Huff to his right in the backfield. Wayne County leads this one 7-0 in the first quarter. And we had a penalty on the play, so this one will actually start at the Wildcat 43. So Richland with great field position here with a chance to either tie it up or take the lead. Official blows the whistle for the play clock. That's not working either. And Miller's going to call his own number on the read option. Nowhere to go. He's dropped down 2 yards on the back in the backfield. Great job there by the Wildcat defense. First one on the play there is Jesse Dixon for the Wildcats. So it'll be 2nd down and 12 here for Richland. Same formation. Workman the lone split out here to the left. Miller claps his hands, straight drop back, rolls out to his right. Overthrows Hewitt, and that will bring up a 3rd and long here for the Raiders. Next game after this will be Giles County and Lawrence County here from Hendrick Stagg Stadium. Renewing their rivalry. They played it in the Jamboree a year ago. Bobcats came on top of that. 3rd down and 12 here for the Raiders. Spread formation, 2 receivers each side. Huff to Miller's right in the shotgun. Miller rolls out to his right. They pick up the blitz, and he just overthrows Workman, hits him in the hands. Can't make the catch, and that will bring up a 4th down and 12. So Richland can't do anything with that good field position.
4th and 12.
And they'll have to punt it away. Back to receive for the Wildcats will be the senior and Eli McClain. Neither side going to rush. Just going to punt it in the air and see what happens. And here's the snap. The punt, high end over end kick. McClain wave. He's going to let this drop, and it's going to take a Wayne County bounce and be downed at the Wayne County 23-yard line. So the Wildcats will come back on the field for their third drive of the game. So far, they've run 6 plays for 85 yards. Gavin Whitson, the quarterback.
23-yard line.
The senior here. First drive of the game, they went 80 yards in 3 plays, all of Gavin Whitson keepers. Tight end to the right, 2 receivers to the left, and 2 running backs splitting Whitson in the backfielders under center. Whitson going to call his own number over the left side. Fights through.
Quarterback keeper by number 14, Whitson.
Whitson looks to pick up about 4, so bring up 2nd down and 6 for Wayne County.
6 for the Wildcats.
In the first quarter here, scoreboard's down, so we don't know exactly where we are on the time clock here. It's a third position here for the the Wildcats. Covered a lot of Wayne counties in my day, and they're all the Pioneers, except for this one. Whitson gets the play call from the sideline. Two receivers to the left, tight end to the right. Pair of running backs splitting Whitson, who's going to go under center here for Wayne County. And he's going to call his own number again, but he has got a lot of Raiders waiting on him, and they drop him in the backfield. Great job there by B.J. Stinnett, the sophomore, to meet him immediately in the backfield for the stop. About a 1-yard loss, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. There were 3 Raiders waiting on Whitson once he kept that, and Stinnett was the first one there. So the Raider defense is now ready for this Wayne County attack. It's the first time these two they haven't actually met in a regular season game since 2014, and Wildcats have won 9 in a row. They now go out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right, and 2 running backs in the backfield. Whitson rolls out to his left. He's going to turn. He's going to throw this one up just out of the reach of the senior and Carl Britt. So that will bring up 4th down and 6. So after an exciting start for both sides, they're struggling a bit here on offense as Ryder Butler will punt it here with his heels on his own 16-yard line. Back to return here for the Raiders will be Workman. Ethan Workman, the senior. Butler gets a snap. It's a high knuckleball. Workman fair catches it at their 45-yard line. So again, great field position here for the Raiders. Late in the fourth quarter here. The Raiders now going to make their way on the field. Looks like they're going to have a late start to this. Looks like we got second teamers now in for Richland.
1st and 10 for the Raiders on their own 45-yard line.
Trail Wayne County here 7-0. So a new crop of players now into the game for the Raiders. 3 receivers to the right. I think they get, all right, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And the handoff will go up the middle, and he's battling through. Number 30, Nash Petty, the sophomore running back. And he's going to pick up about 4 on the play and gets it to the Raider 49-yard line. Same formation now. Blaine Woodard is the quarterback here for the Raiders. Same formation. Woodard hands it off up the middle again. This time not as lucky. Luke Eslick. He'll pick up about 2 on the play. And I'll bring up 3rd down and 4 here for Richland. Same formation now. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Pair of running backs splitting the quarterback Woodard in the backfield. Having on the Wildcat 49-yard line, 3rd down and 4. Woodard claps his hands, drops back. Good protection, throws over the middle. He's got his man, he's open. He makes a man miss. He's across the 30. And he's going to be brought out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's Jaden Pryor making the catch. That's a first down for the Raiders. That was a great throw there by Blaine Woodard. Threading the needle. It's his man in motion. Gets a Raider first down to have it on the Wildcat 25-yard line. Threatening to tie the game up here. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And you got Eastlick next to Woodard to his right in the backfield. He's going to roll out to his right off the snap. He's going to throw it across the middle. He's got his man wide open for the touchdown. That is Matthew Coker, the sophomore wideout, and Richland. Right down the field, a 55-yard drive, and they have a chance to tie it up or take the lead.
Complete to number 25, Matthew Coker.
What a great drive, and Woodard showing off that arm here for the touchdown. On to attempt the extra point here for the Raiders will be Colton Trimble, the junior. Also a running back and a linebacker as well here for the Raiders. Snap back. Trimble's kick is up, and it is good. 55-yard drive ties it up at 7. We'll have the rest of the first quarter when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Hendrick Stagg Stadium. Was a 4-play, 55-yard drive as Woodard hit Coker for a 25-yard score. Richland tied it up at the first quarter buzzer. It's all knotted up at 7 apiece, the Raiders and the Wildcats of Wayne County, as we get ready to start the second quarter, or we guess the second quarter. Scoreboard's not working for this part of the Jamboree. Next part will be Lawrence County and Giles County, so they're keeping the clock on the field, so I guess they changed over at a good point here. So Wayne County will receive going from right to left, and Richland will be going from left to right if you're listening on the radio. Beautiful evening here, mid-80s. Winds northeast at about 8 to 10 miles an hour. Gorgeous August evening. Really couldn't ask for anything better. Could be 100 degrees blazing hot. We'll take this any day of the week. Colton Trimble to kick things off here for the Raiders.
44, Colton Trimble, kicking off for the Raiders.
Back deep to return for Wayne County is Ryder Butler and Eli McLean, and the ball will now fall off the tee. They're not going to return it anyways. They'll just fair catch it and put the ball on the 20. As Trimble marks off his yardage. And the whistle's blown. Here comes a kickoff from Trimble. It is a high end over end kick and is going to go out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. That will be a motion penalty. And same thing happened at the start of the first quarter, and they brought it back to the 20. And I believe that's what they're going to do here as Wayne County is heading back there. Wayne County went right down the field in their first drive, 3-play, 80 yards, all off the backs of Austin Whitson. That is 66-yard touchdown run. Looks like they've got their second teamers now in the game as Isaiah Gresham. Comes on the field a bit late here. New quarterback is Drew Beavis, a sophomore. Split backfield, receiver to each side, tight end to the left. And that goes right up the middle, and that's Butler. Butler breaking through the 40. He's going to go through the 50, brought down at the Raider 43-yard line. Ryder Butler on the quick handoff. That is a big gain and a first down for the Wildcats. A 37-yard first down. Great way to start the drive. If you run this read option under center, that traditional option offense, it can really cause havoc because there's so many ways you can go with the football. You block it up right, you can get a big play every game. Split backfield. Receiver to each side. Tight end to the left. And Beavis going to call his own number across the 40 to 35. He's got the first down and more across the 30. Taken down at the 28-yard line. A 15-yard pickup. Back-to-back plays and back-to-back Wildcat first downs. Some rotations as far as skill positions and offensive line now here for Wayne County. Beavis, a sophomore quarterback, has played also a starting linebacker on defense. He did pretty good a couple plays earlier in the game. Same formation, tight end to the left, receiver to each side in a split backfield as Beavis goes under center. Hands it off up the middle. And he's going to get a good push from his offensive line as he tries to continue to surge. I'm going to say he picks up about 5 on the play. That's Butler again. So Butler picked. So you can pick up about 4 to bring up second down and 6. 5 or 6 black jerseys were waiting on Butler there. Second down and 6 now for the Wildcats from the Raider 23. Second quarter here, game tied at 7. No scoreboard, so we're guessing at the score as much as you are right now. Receivers each side, split backfield. And a tight end to each side as well as Beavis hands it off quickly up the middle, and that's going to be a first down and more to the 16-yard line. Is Logan Brewer, the junior running back, giving the Wildcats their third first down on 4 plays. First down now as they go into the Raider red zone, having it at the 16-yard line, first down and 10. Beautiful evening here from Hendrick Staggs Stadium. Not a cloud in the sky, a little bit of a breeze. Not much humidity. Just what the Dr. Ben Luna ordered. So Beavis now goes under center, tight end to the left. 2 receivers to the right in a split backfield. Beavis under center. Going in motion is Kason Castleman. And they're going to pitch it out. He's got room and brought down, still pushing at around the 11-yard line. That was Jacob Ninest for about a 5-yard gain.
Looks like 2nd and 4.
About 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. A Wayne County fan screened up the correct pronunciation. They don't exactly put pronunciation guides on these rosters. So it's Ninest getting the carry. Picks up 6, 2nd down and 4 here for the Wildcats from the Raider 10-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right, split backfield here with Beavis under center. And it's Castleman now to the left across the 10. He's got room across the 5, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats, the sophomore running back, Kason Castleman. And they pick it up. It's a 13-7 lead here for Wayne County. Now on to attempt the extra point is the senior receiver defensive back, Carl Britt. Actually, I think it's Ryder Butler who attempted the previous one, and it grazed the crossbar, but just got to get it over. That's all that matters. Leading at 13-7 here in the second quarter. And it will be Carl Britt. No rush here from the Raiders. And the snap is back. The attempt is up. And it's through. So, while the Wildcats of Wayne County lead this one 14-7 early in the second quarter, we'll have more Jamboree action when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here at Hendrick Stagg Stadium was a 6-play, 80-yard drive capped off by Kason Castleman's 10-yard touchdown run. Wayne County leads Richland 14-7 here in the second quarter of this Lawrence County Jamboree. Here's the kickoff, end over end, fielded at the 15, and the Raiders will bring it to the 20-yard line. They scored on their previous drive, a 4-play, 55-yard drive on a Woodard to Coker 25-yard connection that tied up at 7. That was their second teamers that did that on the previous drive. And looks like the first teamers for the Raiders are back on the field. They'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 20. It looks like at least the play clock is somewhat working here. No scoreboard here, so we are guessing the time. The officials are keeping it on the field. Again, it's a scrimmage, so nothing needs to really be official. Well, it goes to 1 second, then the 0, so. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right here for the Raiders. Miller in the backfield. Receivers split to each side. Claps his hands and hands it off up the middle, and he's got some room. He's across the 30. He's breaking 3 across the sideline, the 50. He is brought down out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A big gain by Nash Petty, the sophomore running back, and he gives the Raiders a big play and a Raider first down. Good blocking up front by the Raider offensive line. He is brought down at the Wildcat 27-yard line. So second teamers still in the game here for Wayne County. Receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Pair of running backs split to each side of Woodard here out of the shotgun. No huddle here from the Raiders again. Woodard claps his hands. And it's a handoff up the middle, and he is brought down immediately. Great job there by the Wildcat defensive line. First on the play is number 6 and 5, Braden Littleton, the sophomore. Littleton was there immediately on the play. A loss of 2. Second down and 12 from the Wildcat 29. Woodard had a pair of nice passes in the previous drive for the Raiders. Same formation here. Woodard, straight drop back, good protection. He's got time. Throws over the middle, got his man down to the 15-yard line. Again, that's Jaden Pryor, the sophomore. And that will be another first down here for the Raiders. Into the Wayne County red zone. Same formation, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Pair of running backs splitting Woodard in the backfield. Claps his hands. Doesn't get it. Now Woodard has to call his own number. He does have some room. He's across the 10. He's got the first down. And he is steps out of bounds, I say at the 4-yard line. Believe that's going to be good enough for a Raider first down, and it is. So it'll be first down and goal from the Wayne County 4-yard line. So the second and third teamers for the Raiders putting on a show here. Now we got wholesale changes. Looks like the jumbo formation's coming in. Looks like we're going to go some Wildcat here. Workman gets the handoff, gets a snap, and he's going to take it up the middle for a touchdown. So they go a fully loaded Wildcat formation, and it's going to be Ethan Workman with the touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from tying this thing up. On to attempt the extra point is Colton Trimble, the junior running back linebacker. Connected on his first one. Trying to connect here again. And the snap is back, and here's the kick. It is up, and it is good. Raiders tout the Wildcats here at 14 here in the second quarter. We'll have more action when we return here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during sports, one of the greatest fears I have during a ball game is that I let my words get the best of me. Words matter, and what we say can't be taken back once it's said. Jesus said in Matthew 5 and verse 37, to let your yes be yes and your no be no. Anything more than that comes from the evil one. If you open your mouth, be sure you check your words through your filter before you let them out. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Hand scooped up. Well, back here at Hendrick Stagg Stadium, second quarter action, a 5-play, 80-yard drive capped off by Ethan Workman's 5-yard touchdown run, and we are tied up at 14 as we're having a discussion about ice cream up here in the booth. So very back and forth, exciting action here between the Raiders and the Wildcats. Trimble to kick it off, a high end-over-end kick. And field it, and Wayne County will bring it to the 20-yard line. So the Wildcats will start once again on their own 20-yard line.
It's going to be first and 10 for Wayne County on their own 20-yard line.
It's like the same group. It will be Drew Beavis, the sophomore quarterback. Back to go under center here for the Wildcats again. I believe we're somewhere near the back half of the second quarter here. Game tied at 14. Receiver to each side, tight end to each side, and running back splitting Beavis in the backfield. Beavis can't handle the snap, and fumble is down, and I believe, actually they're just going to say it's a recovered by Wayne County. It looked like Richland got it, but second and 11 here for Wayne County. Second down and 11 coming up here for the Wildcats. Here in the second quarter, game tied at 14. No scoreboard not operational right now as Beavis goes under center. Quick handoff up the middle. He's got some room. And he loses the football. And Wayne County dropped on top of that one. Jacob Niast gets a big hole up the middle, breaks it free for a first down. Would have been more, but he fumbled it.
David Grant Dixon. Good for a Wayne County first down. 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line.
And the Wildcats have it from their own 31 after 2 plays in the first down. Joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Stanley Wilson now up here in the booth. See Wildcats go in the same formation. Beavis hands it off up the middle. This time it's Kason Castleman who had the touchdown run in the previous possession, picks up 3 to make it 2nd down and 7.
Good evening, AJ.
Good to have you, Stanley. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Yeah.
In the Jack Cheatwood press box up here, high atop Hendrick Stagg Stadium here.
Yeah. It's been a long time since Creekwood, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
It's been a very long time. The weather's a little bit better than what it was at Creekwood that night. 2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Wildcats. 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right, and running back splitting Beavis in the backfield as Beavis goes under center. Motion by Castleman. And the pitch will go to Logan Brewer. And Brewer's got room across the 40, the 45, the 50. He's going to take off down the sidelines. The 30, the 20, cuts up field, brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gain by Logan Brewer. And they are into the Raider red zone. So the second teamers here for Wayne County doing some damage. Really a second team offense for both sides doing some damage.
1st and 10 for Wayne County.
Yeah, I was listening to your broadcast earlier. You said they got off to a great start and then kind of slowed down a little bit, but now it's picked back up for this offense.
Yeah, we're just trading 80-yard drive for 80-yard drive here, Stanley, between both sides. Second teamers in for each team. Beavis hands this one up the middle. That's Jacob Niast. And he powers his way for about a 5-yard gain. 5th play of the drive now. And they get it down to the 12-yard line. This power running here by Wayne County on the other side. Richland getting it done through the air. No Kerry Cruz on the sidelines here tonight for Wayne County. Hopefully he's on the sidelines on Thursday night for their season opener. Receiver to each side, tight end to the left. Running back split to each side of Beavis, who goes under center. And he calls his own number, and he is brought down by a host of Raiders in the backfield, led by Chris Buchanan, the sophomore defensive end.
Yeah, he came in there unblocked.
Yeah, they
good defense.
They blew up the handoff, and then Beavis call his own number. No gain on the play. We'll bring up 3rd down and 5 here for the Raiders. Excuse me, for the Wildcats. Wearing white jerseys, black pants, and black numerals outlined in gold.
Well, you know it's preseason football when you see the referees in shorts.
Yeah, that's right. Shorts and black shoes. Same formation here for the Wildcats. Beavis hands this one quickly up the middle. It's Castleman again, and that is a touchdown. Untouched, basically, Kason Castleman for the 12-yard score. And the Wildcats lead this one 20-14.
Yeah, Richland's defensive front didn't get set that time. They tried to get some people in right position, and he just broke free through there untouched.
His 2nd touchdown of the game. And Wayne County, this option offense going to work. Stanley, they switched offenses in the offseason, going from the spread read option out of the shotgun to a more traditional option under center, and you can see the benefits of it already. Carl Britt here to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The Wildcats lead the Raiders 21-14 late here in the second quarter. We have more action when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Was a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the kickoff here.
It got muffed.
Yeah, it got muffed there. I think they're just going to give it to him at the 20 anyways.
Yeah. But that would have been Wayne County's ball in the regular season.
Yeah. Even though we saw one of those muffed by the officials last year, Lawrence County and Loretto. I was just thinking about that play the other day and how almost kind of improbable that was, Stanley. Marked was probably our most exciting game of the year last year, and hey, you can't have a rivalry game without a little bit of controversy, and we definitely had a lot of controversy there as Richland will take over first down and 10 from their own 20. Richland has scored on back-to-back possessions, a 4-play 55-yard drive, then a 5-play 80-yard drive. So they will keep their second teamers in the game, and why not? They have gone up and down the field against Wayne County here, trailing 21-14, which I believe might be the final drive of the game for either side. I think the lead official is coming in to tell everybody. Here we got a new quarterback into the game here for Richland. It's like Jake Sands, the freshman. And Sands is going to call his own number. He's got a big hole across the 30, the 35, and still going across the 45 down to the 48-yard line, a 28-yard pickup, and a first down for the Raiders.
He just kept it himself and went right up the middle, in between the two hash marks.
Good job by the offensive line there, getting to the second level as well, doing some good blocking. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Running back splitting Sands in the backfield. Straight drop back, pump fakes. Had his man, but no time. Calls his own number. He's in the Wildcat territory across the 40, still going. Twisted around and brought down at the 38-yard line for a 20-yard pickup and another Raider first down.
The defensive Wildcat had him by the shirt and just spun him around. Like a little dance out there or something.
He needed some of those tearaway jerseys from the 80s on that one. So they're going to flip the formation now. Got a single receiver to the left, two to the right, and running back splitting Sands in the backfield. Woodard came into the game and threw a pair of touchdowns. Threw a touchdown and completed all 4 of his passes as Sands. This time hands it off up the middle, but he eventually gains it. But however, they're going to bring him down in the backfield. Him and Nash Petty just couldn't connect, and Petty eventually picked up the fumble. And there's say this is about a loss of 2 or 3.
I don't think he was expecting the handoff.
Oh, it didn't look like it. And they're going to hurry up now. And they're going to make some subs. Somebody's got to get off the field, and Richland and head coach Nick Patterson are going to call a timeout. And with that, we'll take a break with them as well here on the X Sports Network. He put that right on his hip, and that kid had no clue.
Since 1986, Southeast Carriers, Inc. has been a family-owned and operated business in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We strive to have updated equipment and technology to make our drivers' job easier. We offer large company pay and benefits with a small company atmosphere. Are you tired of just being a number when you call your current company? Here you will be known on a first-name basis, and all we ask is for you to give us an opportunity to prove that we are different than most trucking companies. For more information, visit southeastcarriers.com.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
And back at Hendrick Stagg Stadium, late second quarter. Wayne County leading Richland here in the first part of the Jamboree. A little bit left here in the second quarter. A Sands straight drop back. Going to throw it up deep, high in the air, battle for it, and it's intercepted. What a great job there by Wayne County.
Intercepted.
I believe that was Logan Brewer coming up with the interception. Kind of hard to tell. His jersey's kind of scrunched up. Actually, that was David Ullman, the freshman, with the interception. Ball placed at the 4-yard line.
It's going to be first and 10 for the Wildcats. The 4-yard line.
And they'll take over first and 10 from the 4.
Well, the Raiders had second and long. It was about 13 or 14 that time, and they just went down the middle of the field and just kind of threw it up there.
Ball hung up in the air just a little bit too long, and the intended receiver just got battled there on the play by Ullman. And looks like we might have a new quarterback in the game, and we do. It's Cayman Camfield. They actually have him listed as a tight end linebacker, the freshman, and a big freshman as well. Split receivers, split running backs, tied into the left here from Wayne County as Camfield goes under center. And he goes the wrong way. And he's going to be stacked up in the backfield, but he's going to find a way to pick up a yard to make it second down and 9. Third string quarterback now into the game here for the Wildcats. Camfield now comes to the sideline.
Our viewers may be seeing another team in white. That's the Giles County Bobcats getting ready to take on the Wildcats of Lawrence County.
Anticipated renewal of the rivalry, even for just a half, and I believe that's going to be it. So the final score here, Wayne County defeats Richland 21-14 in a half of play. When we return, it'll be after about a half an hour. Lawrence County and Giles County will renew their rivalry here at Hendrick Stagg Stadium. But for now, this is AJ Good and Stanley Wilson here on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.